Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna do a try on of a new drugstore brand that is available. I don't know if it's exclusive, but I think it might be from Walmart. This is not sponsored. This is something I went down to pick up myself, and I have not read up on this brand. I haven't tried anything from this brand. It is all under $10. We're gonna dive on in and try it all out. This is from Olay, and these are Q-tips. This is not what this video is about. I'm excited to try these, the cleansing melts. So literally, I went nuts. Pretty Smart is the name of the brand, and I love it when a new brand launches. I love it when they have everything A to Z from primer to finishing spray. I love that. Now, online, the packaging looked a little bit better than it does in person, and that is my first immediate response. The product could prove me wrong. If you want to see more videos like this, thumbs this one up, share it, make sure you are subscribed, ring the bell, and turn on your notifications. And there's one more item in there. And let's get down to business. We're gonna get the hair out of the face. I just don't have a head shape that works for like the clips getting the hair out of the face. I look so stupid, and I just always hate how I look with my hair off my face. Like, honestly.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Speaking of hair.
What?
I just want to let you know, you don't need to worry. I just unplugged your curling iron.
Oh my gosh, James. Well, I'll have you know it has an auto turn off, so the house wouldn't burn down anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
So why do you send me back in the house every now
and then?
Because I'm paranoid.
Make sure
that it's
I'm paranoid. Thank you, though. Thank you. All right. I look like the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. Like, literally, this is not it. But so many of you guys in the comments are like, get your hair out of your face. Like, get your hair out of your face right now. And so I am trying my best. We're living with it. Let's go ahead and prime. They have two primers. The one that I picked up is the Diffusing Face Primer, of course, because I don't want to add a glow right now. I feel sweaty enough as is here in Texas. Oh my goodness. It just says apply to clean skin before makeup. They do have QR codes on the back, which is kind of cool. Maybe we should check out like what it's gonna tell us. Does not seem to have a scent, and this is a vegan formula. That's actually not bad. It has a little bit of like a sticky tacky thing going on that I personally like. Is it super blurring? No. Immediate thoughts, not bad. Okay, so I scanned the QR code and it said page not found, but it did take me to their website. The Diffusing Makeup Primer says if you're in search for something that will add moisture but also blur, this is gonna be it. Say goodbye to the days of sticky primers. I thought it was kind of sticky. Our lovingly crafted formula leaves your skin incredibly soft and perfectly prepped for makeup that lasts. Embrace the addictive, light diffusing blurred effect that will make you fall in love at first application. This is like so romance novel. You guys, I always tell you that certain brands go in hard with the descriptions, and I feel like I am reading someone's like profile on a dating site, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at the foundation. Instant Chemistry Medium Coverage Foundation. Meet your makeup soulmate. See, this is like so what it is. We are being seduced by this line Pretty Smart. The shade range is pretty great. This claims to be a buildable, mattifying, seamlessly blendable formula with a radiant finish. I don't know how it's mattifying and radiant, but we're gonna jump in. Glycerin, sunflower, coconut alkalines. I don't know that I always love coconut in product because it can clog your pores, depending if you're sensitive to that or not. I picked up two shades, 320 Light Medium Neutral and 308 Light Cool. Now, to me, they seemed kind of dark when I was looking at the display in Walmart, but I could be wrong. Well, no, I guess that's not too dark. Okay. I'm gonna try and match my body a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I was at one of my best friend's weddings over the weekend in Seattle, and we were outside for hours upon hours upon hours. So I'm a little sun-kissed at the moment. It was the most gorgeous wedding. I'm gonna use 320 Light. Let's just dot it on the face. All right, so Lisa was the most stunning bride. I did her makeup for the rehearsal, not on the wedding day. She was getting her makeup done super, super early, and I was also in the wedding, but it turned out so insanely gorgeous. Congratulations to Lisa and Tim. I am so happy for your marriage, your union, your perfect day. I have known Lisa since elementary school. I don't often talk about my real life friends online. I try and keep them very protected as much as possible, but my real friends from way back when, like one of the bridesmaids, Eileen, I've known her for years and years from, grade school as well. We were all cheerleaders together. I wish I could find those photos, but I was so thrilled to be there. The day was perfect. The wedding itself, gorgeous. The view, gorgeous, stunning. Literally at the reception, randomly, like I didn't know this was happening. It took me so by surprise. Fireworks just start going off everywhere. And James and I were filming at the time. We caught a little bit of the video. It was amazing. Like everything from the dancing to the speeches to the actual ceremony itself, just everything was gorgeous. I'm so happy for her. That's how I spent my weekend. Now I'm home and it feels kind of boring. You know, when you have like a really big weekend that you're looking forward to and like there's a lot going on and it's like go, go, go. And kind of like in the middle of it, you're like, oh, I'm so tired. Like I can't even believe this. Cause we were doing like the all day thing, like the bridesmaids on duty. Like we were there, we were in it, we were doing photos. We were just like go, go, go. And it was so fun. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's over. Like it's over and I'm home. And like that was on the calendar for so long, but it was perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I love this. I'm actually loving this. You know what this feels like? It is like the tinted moisturizer from Wet n Wild that I absolutely rave about. And this one is giving like that nice even coverage. It's blending out beautifully, but it doesn't look heavy. And it is truly giving like a soft, radiant finish without being greasy. Bonus, it layers. Oh my gosh, this is actually really, really nice. 10 bucks. I am all about it. We're gonna go in with a little concealer. This is the Pretty Smart Concealer. I have the shade Light Cool. Oh gosh, okay. Was not expecting the applicator to be as beefy. Let's just dot a little in. And I need to find my concealer brush. I've been so obsessed with the Sigma brush. I told you guys about it in my most recent favorites video. I'll link that below, but this brush is like, can't live without it now. I feel like I can't do my makeup without this now. Like it is an absolute must have. And I do like loading the brush up first, but honestly, that's a habit I need to get into. I'm not, like my brain is like not trained to do that just yet. I am like shocked because honestly, don't judge a book by its cover. The packaging feels really cheap. It just does. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush, but like, oh my gosh. So far, I like everything. We're gonna go into the Bronze Illuminating Face Drops. I have the shade Tipsy Owl. Typically, you would wanna put this on the face underneath your foundation, but do I do everything typical? No. I'm gonna actually use this to contour. I've been doing that with the Makeup by Mario. They're not technically bronzing drops, but the formula is very similar to a bronzing drop. And I am absolutely loving the Makeup by Mario brush. This is the F1. For all of my bronzing needs, I just kind of go off the back of my hand and then like stamp on in. Now, this is the kind of makeup that won't always translate really well in camera, but in real life, when you use a bronzing drop in this way, it looks very, very natural, but you can definitely tell a difference. It's like you, but better. I am gonna take a little bit on this other end here. Now you could use just a crease brush for this. You don't have to have this specific brush, but I am gonna swirl the product into the brush. And then what I have been doing is using this as nose contour. And it just looks like this subtle little shadow, like you can almost not tell. It's totally undetectable. It's really, really a good way to use a bronzing drop. Great. I like this one too. We are 4 for 4. I really like this. All right, we're gonna get into powder. Now this is the one that I feel is kind of questionable. I'm like, packaging is really just cardboard. There's no mirror in here. Let's see what they say online. 6 stunning shades. I like that it's talc-free, and let's just see how it sets the face. I'm using the shade Light Medium Neutral, and I'm gonna go in with a BK Beauty 108 just to kind of press in locationally where I want it, you know? Like I don't wanna go too hard with this. I am really, really picky with powder, so honestly, not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all, not by any means. I just typically like something that's a little more blurring and doesn't have like any weighted texture at all. And I can tell that this is not gonna lock. That's my issue. Let's go in with the bronzer. This is also talc-free. I'm using the shade 050. You know, this is kind of a solid brand. I'm not mad about anything. I am so pleasantly surprised. Like I would say this is better than the Relove by Revolution. I tried that and, you know, there were some hits there, but honestly like mainly misses. And that was a new launch at Walmart like a year or so ago. This is like, it's all blending really, really well. This has that kind of nice red undertone, this particular shade, where it's showing up a little bit red on the skin, which almost looks kind of like a sunburn, but bronze at the same time. Not everyone is into that look, but I think it's really pretty on the skin. So it just looks like a realistic tan. I like it. Now I did get 2 of these face palettes. I could not decide what to get. One I got shimmery, one I got matte. They have several of each, I believe. I have 058, the all-in-one face palette. This is Solar Worship Sparkling Aura Pressed Highlighter, Golden Bloom Sparkling Aura Pressed Highlighter, and Crescendo Extra Pretty Pressed Blush. Really shimmery blush in here. And then we also have 060. This is all matte. This is the all-in-one face palette. Light neutral photo blur, perfect finish. Oh, you got a powder in here. You've got the bronzer that I just used, and then you also get the Goddess Extra Pretty Pressed Blush, which is what I'm gonna go into now. All right, so we're gonna go in. Woo, okay, pigmented. Pigmented, but really pretty. I love this kind of a color. I don't know that I'd be like wowed by this blush on its own. Like we're in the era of blush and I have so many blushes that I love more, like that I can immediately off the top of my head be like, but it's not bad. And I do love the convenience of having the powder and bronzer in that one strip right here for 10 bucks. It's not bad. Actually, I'm kind of changing my mind about the blush. It's really pretty. Let's go ahead and highlight. I think I'm gonna mix the 2 of them together, kind of do a combo. That's pretty intense. I mean, not bad, not knocking my socks off, but not bad. All right, we need to get some brows on, and I do not have a brow pencil from Pretty Smart, so I will be right back. All right, the brows are being kind of weird today, but you know, that happens. Not every day can be like the best brow day, and I just kind of embrace that in my life. We need a little eye primer. This is 8 bucks. This is the Pretty Smart 101 Eyeshadow Primer Elixir. Ooh, okay, be sure to shake this puppy up because a ton of like oil just spilled right out. It's separated. That kind of, I don't like it when that happens. It's a formulation error and it shouldn't be happening. Okay, so this is gonna be more like a cream that is not like a painterly paint pot. It goes on clear. I'm gonna use a Danessa Myricks brush and just kind of pack this on, just so the shadow has something to stick to. Okay, we're gonna go in with this eyeshadow quad. This is the Celebrity Artist Eyeshadow Palette. There are 3 different quads. They contain organic jojoba seed oil. I love that an organic seed oil is in here. Like this just does not scream, I hate saying that things look cheap. Like that's the rudest thing ever. But I'm surprised by the ingredients, pleasantly surprised. I have so much texturizer in my hair right now also, like I'm looking in the monitor and my texturizer, I might have to get a new one because I have darker hair now. It is not blending the way it once did. Going in first with this color right down here, I'm gonna go in with a MAC 224. There's not a lot of kickback on these, so I'm gonna focus on the outer half of my crease. Recently, I've been keeping all of this here completely bare, and I really love how that looks. Okay, I'm liking it, pretty good. I'm gonna go in with the What's Up Beauty R103. Going into that darker shade here, I'm just gonna pack the tip of the brush, make sure I move the excess off. And now this one, I like to have a mirror right in front of me. And what I'm gonna do is like literally poke the brush in to my outer edge, and with my eyes open, I'm gonna figure out the placement that I like. Most people do their eyeshadow with their eyes closed the whole process. And I think that's a big mistake because your eyes are open majority of the time when you're looking at people, talking with people. And that's like how you want the shadow to be placed, is to look prettiest with your eyes open. So I'm gonna do the same over here. And for my eye shape right now, honestly, I'm dealing with the whole like over 40 eye shape changing thing. And when I look down, like you'll see there's like that gap right there that needs to be smoothed out. But what I notice is if I bring the darker shade up just a little bit on that outer edge, it kind of lifts the eye, and I really like that look. It's nothing I would have done in the past. I would have had like all the darkness like framing the whole eye, layering the colors, diffusing them out. But right now I really love this technique. Now I'm gonna go in circular motions where it needs that blend. With my finger, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shiny shade, pat that on. I'm not gonna go over where I laid down that darker shade. I'm gonna go under the brow bone with this lighter shade right here, the matte shade. This is not bad. I really like it. I'm not mad about it at all. Is it the creamiest, dreamiest, blendiest shadow of all time? No, but for 10 bucks, I'm not complaining. I think the tones are beautiful, and I was able to do a really nice eye look pretty quickly. Let's move on to liner. I got felt liner. I don't know why I did this. Apparently felt liner is like not in, and you are a total millennial. Is a millennial like the millennial thing? Is that bad? Like, oh, God forbid, I'm still alive. Apparently felt liner is not it. I can't keep up though. Like every week I feel like it's something different. I just like to try all different techniques and all different styles, and that's just my vibe. So we're gonna go in with this and do maybe a subtle wing, which is also apparently so cringe and not it, but I'm very brave, so let's just go ahead and do this. I am gonna keep my eye open as well while I do this. I saw this on TikTok. I thought this was a great hack. If you follow the shape of your inner corner and you just kind of mimic, like, do you see how I'm following the shape of my inner corner? That'll give you a nice guide for where you should pull up with your felt liner if you're still doing a wing. See? Isn't that nice? I'm so impressed with this line. This is 100%, 1000% not sponsored. I rolled down to Walmart myself, bought everything myself. Like, I'm kind of tripping out. Like, I did not expect to love this as much. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Be right back. I got a little carried away. Just a tiny little bit. It's okay. Ah, I got it on my face. Oh no. We can take these out now. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Smart Vegan You Got Brow Gel. I'm in deep brown. I like the brush size on here. That's what caught my attention because I love a tiny wand on a brush. I typically like to grab a tissue, paper towel, what have you, and get some of the excess off the brush so that I can use more pressure and go in. Yeah, that has some pigment. Hello. Even with me wiping it off. All right, that might have been a mistake. I don't know how I feel about that. I love the brush. I think it's a little intense in pigment, even with wiping down, but maybe next time I don't use as much pressure. Let's go in with the Pretty Smart Mascara. They have a Best Date Ever Waterproof Mascara for $9 and a Pretty Smart Drama Black Mascara for $9 as well. I went for the Success. We're gonna go in with this one and hope for the best. I have the shade Black, the wand. Ooh, it's a little flimsy. It's a rubberized wand. Let's go in and see. Immediate thoughts? Absolutely no. This is the one that's like not going to be it for me. I can already tell upon first swipage, this is not separating, and the brush is really like bendy and not allowing me to go in with anchored pressure. This is a pass. It's just not doing enough for my lashes. So I'm gonna pop some falsies on really quick. Be right back. I don't think I saw a lip liner, but I don't have one from Pretty Smart, so I am using Charlotte Tilbury 90s Pink. That was what I wore the most over the weekend, so it was just within reach. I have a lip oil, a lip stain, and a lip plumper. Let's just kind of play. I think I want to go in with the lip stain first in Blossom. I typically don't like stains, so this is a gamble. Ooh, that's probably the wrong combo. It has kind of like a gel texture in with it, so it's not patching, which is really nice. I am shocked that I do not hate that. Typically, lip stains are like an absolute no, like 100% no for me. What are we thinking? Like, so far, so good. It's a little makeup-y. I'm kind of agreeing about the wing liner. This is a little intense and it's throwing me off just a tiny bit. I think I want to go in with the lip oil on top of this just to see the texture and everything. That's nice. I mean, is it my favorite ever? No. I think I like the e.l.f. oil better. Who has another good oil? Obviously, like Catrice and Essence. Like those are like the $5 range, but it's not bad. I'm gonna put in a swatch of the plumper and then I'm gonna have to try this another day because we've got so much going on the mouth. But here's the finished look. Everything said and done. I do really like this line. I am surprised that it wasn't straight trash because the cardboard would have you thinking different. You see the price point and you're like, okay, this is another one of those lines that's just gonna be like kind of ho-hum, but I love that they formulate without parabens and talc in most of their products. A lot of fragrance-free options here. All in all, I think it's really good. Oh, I do have their setting mist. This is a priming and setting mist. The mist is nice. That does have fragrance in it, but it's really nice. I like it. Okay, that's a wrap. I think this is a thumbs up. A lot of good from this line. Check it out at Walmart if you're interested. If you liked the video, go ahead and like the video. Leave me your comments. What was your favorite product that I tried on? Other than that, go and have a good one. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.